Welcome to this presentation on viewing your class recording. This presentation will cover the steps involved in using the WebEx Network Recording Player to view recorded class sessions. As a participant in Contractor State License Services Law and Business online class, you will receive recorded versions of your class sessions. The first step in this process is to open your email, and you will locate the email sent to you by the Contractor State License Services Education Department. You will receive this email anywhere from 15 minutes to as many as 3 hours following your class session. The email will automatically be sent to you. In the email, you will find a link which will take you to CSLS's corporate WebEx site, and here you will find the recording. You'll also have a little bit of information in the email related to taking your quiz following the Law and Business online class, as well as information about how long you will have access to these links, which is for approximately 2 weeks following your class session. The next step is to select the link. Since this is an active hyperlink, you'll simply click on it, or depending upon your email program, you'll cut and paste into your browser. So you will follow that link to view the recording session. When your browser begins to connect to the server, you'll see a window open up, and you'll see a message from WebEx that says Playback in progress. You want this window to remain open for the whole time that you are looking at your recorded class session. The WebEx Network Recording Player will start automatically, and it will begin to prepare your computer to view the recorded class. Now, nothing is being downloaded to your computer. It is simply establishing the connection to stream your video. When the WebEx Network Recording Player opens, it will open in a new window. So it will not run inside the window of your browser, but it will open a new window. For this reason, it is important to remove your pop-up blockers to allow this new window to open. When the WebEx Network Recording Player opens, it will take a moment to connect to the WebEx server, and you'll see here in the bottom left-hand corner information about the connection to the WebEx server. And following the connecting message, you should receive a message that says buffering. Now, what that means in streaming video terms is that your computer is simply collecting from the server, taking the stream, and holding enough of it so that it can then begin to play back. So the length of your connection and buffering period is going to vary based on your connection and your computer. When you play back, the WebEx Network Recording Player will automatically start to play back the session. The session again will be in a new window, and you'll see that. You'll be able to see the controls here on the left-hand corner, and you can control just like you would a video player or a DVD player. You'll see the line of how much of the content has buffered, and this is also the timeline for the class. You can control your volume and of course the start or pause button there as well. So let's look a little bit closer at these controls. In the left-hand bottom corner of the WebEx Network Recording Player, you'll see the time that has played, the time that is remaining. This will indicate how much has buffered, how much you've looked at, how much has buffered in advance. You'll control your volume, your pause button, your stop button. So let's review these steps and then we'll watch an actual connection. You're going to open the email containing the link to the streaming video of the recorded session. You're going to click on or cut and paste the link into your browser. Your browser will open and display the Playback in Progress message. Your computer will automatically prepare itself for the WebEx Network Recording Player. The WebEx Network Recording Player opens in a new window inside of your browser. In the left-hand bottom of the WebEx Network Recorder Player, you will see the messages connecting, followed then by a buffering message. When the video is sufficiently buffered, it will begin to play. You can control your playback using the controls on the left-hand bottom corner of the WebEx player. Let's watch what this process looks like. Okay, let's walk through the connection process for accessing your recorded classes. The first thing you're going to do is go to your email, and you'll find the email from Contractor State License Services, which includes your information about the recorded class. In the subject line, it will always say something like, your recording of class A, B, C, or D is now available on the WebEx service site. Your email is going to come from the Education Department at Contractor State License Services, and you can go ahead and click on the link there, or you can cut and paste your link into your browser, and that's what we're going to do here. We're going to simply copy that. We're going to open up our browser. In this case, I'm using Mozilla's Firefox. You can certainly use Internet Explorer. You can use Google Chrome. You can use Safari if you're an Apple user. So we're going to paste the address there. We're going to send the browser to go and find that. We get the message Playback in Progress, and then a window opens up that is our network recording player. It connects and buffers. Will give me my class information, and it will begin to play the class. So while this class is playing, you can view the video if you want to look at the instructor. You can actually call down the list of the participants if you want to remind yourself who was in the class, when they joined, when they left. So those are options for you as well. You can control your class here, the lower left-hand bottom. Start, stop, volume. This shows you how much of your class has buffered already, so you can jump ahead and you can watch that. So you can watch it from that point there. So let's go back and you'll see. So let's go all the way back to the beginning of the class. Let's start the class. It's always going to open up with some information about the class, when the class was conducted, who your host was. The audio is integrated. You don't have to use your phone for the recording. So you have all that information there. And let's go ahead here, and we're going to pause, and we're going to jump ahead to a different part. Let's say you want to go ahead to a part that you remembered asking a question at. So let's say here you're going to go to the accounting section. So here the instructor is asking some questions. And you can jump ahead to wherever in the presentation a sufficient amount has buffered to. Now, depending upon the speed of your connection, you may want to simply connect and let the whole class buffer, and then you'll go back and look at it.